Hello, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is your tarot and oracle reading for the month of August 2023. So let's dive into it. First, we have spiritual understanding coming through, and this is from Archangel Raziel. I am bringing you esoteric information and symbols and helping you understand spiritual truths. So if you have been noticing recently that you are guided to new spiritual teachers, authors, podcasters who inspire new information to you, know that this is coming from your spirit guides and angels. They are taking you through a sort of course, a sort of lesson or journey, a class, like a spiritual class, to awaken some truths within you, new things that are new to your mind. I'm seeing your crown chakra in particular is very alive, awakened, and there is new information coming through that chakra, and your spirit guides are just pouring spiritual truths, new lessons, and expanding your consciousness this month, really. So you are going to have a lot more wisdom and understanding of this universe by the end of the month, for sure. Next, from Mama Moon, we have Surrender to the Divine Full Moon. Not surprised this is coming out because we got two of them this month. On the 1st and the 30th, we have full moons. The full moon in Aquarius and Pisces. So yeah, it's gonna be a very emotional month for sure. There will be a lot of changes going on. There will be just a lot of stuff. Like, I just feel so strongly that reality itself will be shifting before your very eyes. Like, you are entering into a new paradigm of living, and there will be changes in your reality, in your normal rhythm and routine, in your life. Like, you will notice changes for sure, hands down. So surrender to that. If any emotions come up at this time, just let them, process them, give yourself space to just adjust to any of the emotions that come up from these changes, and adjust to the changes themselves, and just sit back, relax, and let the divine do its thing this month is what I want to say. Coming from your ancestors and past loved ones, we have ancestral wisdom. Here we have wisdom again. They're also passing down wisdom to you that they have mastered in past lives. It says, we are your ancestors and we love you. We walked the earth many years before you. We ask you at this time to learn and grow from our past experiences. You are our legacy, and we will keep on helping you as we continue to evolve here in the spirit world. Your ancestors continuously evolve after their life has passed. Even if they choose not to reincarnate, they are still evolving in the spiritual realm and helping you as a spirit guide, helping you evolve yourself. As you evolve, your ancestors evolve. You know, as time goes on, they can learn as a spirit. You know, they don't need to be incarnated in order to continuously evolve and heal from the issues that they had when they were incarnated. So I see your ancestors coming through as a very powerful spirit guide this month. They are helping to unlock new layers of wisdom, new truths for you. And take a look at the ancestors that you're aware of. Hear that thunder? Spirit of thunder. Thor is coming into your reading as a spirit guide as well. Thunder actually breaks up energy spiritually. It completely just is a good reset. Okay, it resets the energy. I always notice really powerful storms come through after a lot of heated, angry things go on in the world. So maybe some anger that you may hold towards your own family or ancestors is being asked to be broken up at this time. Learn from their lessons, take the wisdom that they did pass down to you, and just be yourself, you know? We have 9 tarot cards this month, 3 rows of 3. First card out for you is the 5 of Pentacles in reversed. One of the things you may be healing from that was passed down to you from your ancestors is health and finance related. Okay, if you come from a long line of people who lived in poverty, for example, you can be the one to break that generational curse, and that may be something you're doing this month or that you're overcoming this month. Or if, your family has a long history of a certain illness or disease, or, like, that's something to really look at. Like, how did your ancestors die? Like, I'm not trying to scare you, but like, how did they die, and what can you do differently to live a more long and beautiful and healthy life? It's not dark. It's not negative to look at life that way. Like, for example, like, so many people in my family get diabetes and are overweight and have strokes and heart issues. I have to really stay on top of my health and make sure that I'm controlling my weight and being strong physically, so that way I can live a super long life and I don't have to go through a painful, slow process of heart failure, or, having mental issues come up from strokes. Like, so many people in my family had to already go through that. I can end this cycle. I can end having to do that by changing my own life. And if I decide to have kids, I can show them and teach them the ways in which I take care of myself, so that they don't have to deal with these things either. So I don't know, I'm seeing something like that come up, something either having to do with your health or your finances, and it's connected to your ancestors, and your ancestors are working as a spirit guide to help you overcome these issues, so that way you don't have to keep replaying the same story that they saw in their life. Second card out for you is the Three of Wands in reversed. I feel like there is a new dawn approaching, you have a dream vision of what you want your life to look like. You have a goal in mind that you'd like to see achieved. And this month strongly is giving me like working towards that and seeing it become more and more a part of your reality, like one habit at a time. So beautiful. Third card out, Ten of Pentacles in reversed. I do wonder if some of you are dealing with issues in your home life, in your family life, that again are connected to your ancestors. It's not just health that they pass down to us. It's not just our financial way of looking at things and existing. It's also, how do you speak to your partners? How do you operate in romantic relationships? How do you run a household? All of these are influenced by your ancestors and your family. So in reverse, I just keep coming back to like ancestral healing, educating yourself so that way you can end some more negative things that were passed down to you. You know what I mean? Like, it's just such an interesting month. It feels like spirit and your spirit guides are teaching you stuff, so that way you don't have to keep repeating the stories that previous generations have repeated. Also, with the Five of Pentacles in reverse and the Ten of Pentacles reversed, some of you may have been going through money issues that again, like, you're really starting to heal from this month. So I'm happy to see that. Second row out for you, fourth card underneath the Five of Pentacles reversed is the King of Wands in reverse. There may be a fire sign in your life, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or there's somebody who projects themselves to be a fire sign, so they could be very like traveling a lot or life of the party, or so they think. This person does not feel to be in their most mature divine energies at this time. You may be having some problems with this person, especially since the Ten of Pentacles came out previously. Like, there may be, trouble in paradise with this person. It could be like a father figure, a boss, someone older than you, or a partner who has been in your life for a long time. This person, like I said, probably might be older than you. And maybe they use that as an excuse to like think that they know everything, but they really don't, and they're actually a really bad leader. They don't know how to manage anything properly, and their life is all over the place, but for some reason they think they know everything. So that may be frustrating. Sorry you're dealing with that. Center of your spread is Five of Wands reversed. Yeah, I am seeing an argument here. Not seeing eye to eye with this person, whoever it may be. Like, whoo, full moons, guys. 2 full moons coming out. And you know what? We are in Venus retrograde to make matters worse. I'm not afraid of astrology. I believe that all astrology placements are neutral. That's it. Nothing's good, nothing's bad. It's all neutral. When we have full moons, anything that has not been dealt with beneath the surface of your subconscious mind and your emotions will come up. And when we have something like Venus retrograde, it's just kind of like the planet of Venus, which is the planet of creative expansion and romantic relationships, it's almost like it pauses and it turns around and it's like, okay, let's take a look at what we're still carrying. Let's take a look at the baggage we're carrying, okay? What unfinished business do you have here? Like, what aren't you saying to this person? Venus is going to make you address these issues this month. The full moons are going to make you address these issues this month. So there may be some debates, some arguments, some discussions that will go down for you this month. I'm also seeing for some of you, there may be financial discussions, someone in your life, there may be something with like their work. You know, for example, if you have a partner and they're constantly at work and they never help out around the house or with the kids or anything like that, I could see how that would lead to a really big discussion with a lot of frustration or something like that. You know, it feels to me like an issue, like a household issue, a financial issue, a work issue, like familial issue. It feels like this issue is with someone who is like a partner for you in life, or they're a part of your family. So 6th card out, we have the 6 of Swords in reversed, a descent into chaos. I just want peace for you. I just want peace. I just want to get to a place where we are stable, where things are going good. I feel like you're saying this, like, why can't things just be peaceful? Why can't we just move forward peacefully and constantly build that peace and constantly build abundance with each other? Why does it have to be a back and forth into chaos? I wonder if someone here acts very defensively and there's an issue with conflict resolution. It might be that, and that might be why like things aren't progressing the way they should be. You know, if you can't overcome conflicts healthily and issues never fully get resolved, like they just add up and add up and add up, and oh my gosh, it creates so much stress and unhappiness on relationships. So that may be an issue that some of you are dealing with. If this doesn't resonate, don't force it to resonate. This is a general reading, like let's keep that in mind. And you can always watch for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Third row out for you, 7th card underneath the King of Wands, is the 7 of Cups reversed. I am honestly seeing some of you contemplating changing your life because of this situation. If it doesn't get resolved, I might have to leave. If it doesn't get resolved, we might have to make some household financial changes here. Like, I am seeing that. Honestly, completely honest with you, some of you might even be like contemplating like divorce or breakup or separation. That's not going to resonate with everyone. I just want to clarify that. Or like kicking someone out of your house, kicking someone, like, I don't know. It's like, there's just a frustration here. This could be problems with in-laws as well. I don't know. It's somewhere in your life, like family, home, or financial life is what I'm seeing here. It doesn't feel like just a regular friend. It feels like someone a lot closer to you, like a partner or your partner's family or your family. I don't know. 8th card out, Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. All right. Well, this could be someone else coming through who you are having issues with, or because we have the chaos and arguing card right in the center of your spread. Right underneath that is this Queen of Pentacles reversed. Right next to it, King of Wands reversed. So this person may be an earth sign, have earth placements. Could be you for some of you as well. Earth placements would be Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. They don't have to be though. And this is the feminine energy who is in this argument. And again, it comes back to money. It comes back to having a healthy, financially fruitful lifestyle. Like, I keep seeing messages of like, I want to live in peace. I want to have good cash flow. I want to have a household that is operating with peace and love. Like, I can't live in this chaos any longer. Some of you, if you're on the younger side, or if you're still living with your parents, it might not be the healthiest living situation for you. I'm just gonna be honest. Like, there may be constant arguing and tensions, and this might be where a lot of your frustration and anger comes from. But it's like, I just really feel, if that's your case, it may be better to just go out on your own. And that may be frustrating because you might not have enough saved to just separate or go out on your own. Or you may be worrying, like, do I have enough finances to get myself into this independent situation where I'm away from this chaos? So there's a lot of stress going on here. to be honest with you. I mean, we all have months like this, so it's nothing normal. It would be really unusual if all of my readings were like, love and light, and you're going to become a millionaire, and blah, 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 you're going to find the love of your life this month. Like, no, we're dealing with real world issues this month. And again, it all ties back to your ancestors. Like, you don't want to repeat the same mistakes that they made. And you have different options now in this generation, in this day and age. Like, for example, if you're a woman, you know, just a few decades ago, you weren't able to get your own bank account. You weren't able to, you know, put your name on anything. Like, you know, even divorce wasn't super common. All of these things were designed over time to help support women. And I'm not saying you are a woman, because there's tons of men watching as well. But you know what I'm saying is, like, no matter what your gender is, you have a lot more resources than your ancestors had. You had a lot more opportunities, and even just your phone, like, you have constant access to a whole library of information. You know, back in the day, we had to go to libraries, we had to read things in the encyclopedia, we had to take a lot of time to figure out new information. So you can literally just Google whatever you want now. Even that is such a huge tool and blessing that your ancestors did not have. So I don't know, I'm seeing a situation here, and it could have to do with your relationships, where you do not want to keep yourself stuck in trauma or repeating cycles that your ancestors already went through, like toxic relationships or poverty or whatever. And it's like, how do I break out of this? Spirit is with you very strongly this month and helping to guide you out of this. That's why they're sending you new wisdom, new information, and, you know, just trust that they're helping you. Trust that. Listen to your intuition and keep following your curiosity. Keep following the urge to learn more, to, you know, go over any issues in your life that needs to be dealt with at this time. Final card out for you, Knight of Cups reversed. Wow. Okay. Alrighty, Pisces. Well, this is you. This is you, and I feel like you're pulling your energies back. I'm feeling like this is a situation where it's like, if you can't work with me, if you can't resolve conflicts with me maturely, if you can't have a healthy relationship with me, and you have no desire to improve things, I'm on my own. I gotta go. Like, sorry, I gotta go. I gotta pull back my energy. I gotta focus on me. I gotta save up my own money. I got to get myself into a better situation financially, emotionally, and physically, and spiritually. Like, I feel some of you are turning off the faucet. So what that means is, like, water spiritually represents emotions, our emotional investment. And your faucet may have been turned on for someone, like pouring your emotional energies into them. And you're just turning it off this month. Like, you know what? I got to get my own crap together. You got to get your own crap together. And, you know, maybe if we're both healthy one day, we can turn this faucet back on. But for right now, I need to go within. And there's nothing selfish about that. I don't care if you're married to this person. I don't care if they're family. Like, you don't have to constantly be pouring yourself into them. You can take your energy back and say, you know what, I just need a few weeks, months, years, whatever, to just focus on me and get my ish together, because I need to feel secure. I need to feel healthy. And I don't here. I feel like it's toxic. I feel like there's arguing. I feel like my mind is all over the place. I feel overwhelmed emotionally. There's a lot going on, guys. What I would recommend you doing is journal every day. Let me tell you, I've been journaling 3 huge pages every single morning, and it takes me a long time. It takes me like an hour or 2 every morning, which is so backwards from how I used to think, because in my mind, I'm like, wake up and immediately do what you need to do, you know, because your energy is highest in the morning. But I have done more emotional processing, writing 3 journal pages, forcing myself to do it every morning these past 4 days than I have in like 4 months, okay? Because you have to really force it out of you. Like, I don't have anything to say after like 2 paragraphs, and I'm like, well, I guess I have to just spew what's on my mind, and I have to force that out. And when I force it out, it's like I am forced to address with the thoughts, the feelings, and everything that I was subconsciously like pushing away and distracting myself from. Like, yeah, I could be pondering, I could be thinking about this, or I could do the work that I have to do. I can get my list of things done. So it forces you, when you do these 3 long pages every day, to, you know, spew everything on your mind and actually address it. So beautiful stuff. I would recommend that to you. I would recommend focusing on you, increasing your independence feels like a really good idea at this time. Like financially, emotionally, physically, like how are you being dependent off of other people? Try to build that within yourself and not externally, especially if externally these are people who you can't trust or who aren't consistent for you, who are just in an immature like healing phase themselves. Not that they're a bad person, it's just they may not be in a place to support you at this time, and that may cause drama, arguments, confusion. I'm seeing a lot of confusion in your relationships. What do I do? What you should do, Pisces, is focus on you. Get out of this situation, like view yourself as a single entity who is in charge of their own happiness. Yeah, that's what I would do if I were you. Watch for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus to get the fullest overview of this month ahead. Thank you guys so much. I'm sending you so much love. I'm going to light a candle for you. If you want, you can get a personal psychic reading with me one-on-one. I also offer spiritual life coaching and a goddess energy intention oil, all of which can be found on my website, spiritpsychic.org. The link to that is always in the description. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.